How's that? ఒకటే వేసి అది 5 పెడుతున్నా 5 చెప్తున్నా 5 చెప్తున్నా క్లాస్ వేదిక్ మ్యాథ్స్ 5 దాంట్లో స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది క్లాస్ 5 స్టార్ట్ అయింది లేదు ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది అది లేదు లైవ్ రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నాను Hello students, welcome to aimsindia's online classes. So in today's class we are going to discuss the basic topic of Vedic maths, or somebody will call it as speed maths. So we are starting our Vedic maths course with this class. So first we are going to teach the basics, and the first topic is regarding base and complement. One minute. One minute. So okay, let's start the class. So in Vedic maths, the first class is regarding base and complement. Let's start the class. Do you know about this lady, children? Who is this lady? Do you know about this lady? Her name is Shakuntala Devi. She is from Bangalore and she is considered as the human calculator. What, children? She is considered as the human calculator. And one more boy. His name is Banu Prakash. He is from Hyderabad. He is recently awarded as, or uh, award. He was recorded in Limca Book of Records, and he got an achievement, and he is considered as world's fastest human calculator. Shakuntala Devi, she is from Bangalore, and this is Banu Prakash, he is from Hyderabad. So these two persons, they are considered as human calculators. So why they are considered as human calculators? What is the reason behind that? So if you see this calculation, children. So here how many digits we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In the first number, we have around 13 digits. In the first number, we have around 13 digits. In second number, we have more than 13 digits. If you give this calculation to these two, either to Shakuntala Devi or to Banu Prakash, if you ask them to solve this mathematical operation, so they can tell the answer within 2 seconds or 3 seconds. Means for calculator, it will take, for typing all the numbers on the calculator and for getting the answer, it will take some time. Before calculator, if you ask these two persons, they will tell the same answer accurately. Accurately means without any mistake. Without any mistake. So this is the capacity of these two persons. So Shakuntala Devi, she is from Bangalore. Now she is no more. She passed away in 2013. So this boy, Banu Prakash, so recently he awarded as world's fastest human calculator by Limca Book of Records. So these two persons, they are able to do this calculation in very fast way. So that's why they are considered as human calculators. So what is the reason how they have achieved that trick, or how they are able to do that? It is because of some Vedic math tricks. So not only Vedic math, some speed math tricks. So they have practiced some mathematical tricks. So they have, for so many years, they have practiced some Vedic math or speed math tricks. So that's why they are able to solve any big mathematical operation in fraction of seconds. In fraction of seconds. So here, children, so now we are also going to start our journey of Vedic maths. Who knows, in the future you may become a human calculator. You may become a human calculator, or at least if you learn Vedic maths or if you learn speed maths tricks, so while solving any problem, either mathematical problem or real life problem, you can solve it in easy manner without any delay. So let's start our journey of Vedic maths, children. So our first concept is base and complement. So first we will start with the basics. So then we will be going to learn all the tricks. So here, children. So actually, what are bases? If you have any doubt, you can ask through chat box, children. So don't first listen the concept. So when I ask any question or when I pose any question, you can give the answer through chat box. First, try to listen the concept carefully. So once you are familiar with the concept, if I ask any question, then you can give the answer through chat box. So first, we have to understand what are bases or what are base numbers. What are bases or what are base numbers? Base numbers. Here, children. So observe the following numbers. So if you observe 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, what is the similarity between these numbers? So all the above numbers, this 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000, all these numbers, they are starting with 1. The beginning digit from the right side, if you check, so from this side, if you check, from this side you check, it is 1 here. So here it is 1. Here also it is 1. Here also it is 1. Means all the numbers, they are starting with 1. So after 1, remaining numbers, this 1 is followed by 0. Here 1 0. Here 2 zeros. Here 3 zeros. Here 4 zeros. So here number 1 is followed by zeros in all the 4 numbers. In all the 4 numbers, 1 is followed by all zeros. So that's why these numbers, they are called bases. So all the above numbers, they are starting with 1 and followed only by zeros. So these numbers, they are called bases or base numbers. We can call them as base numbers. So now, what is the definition of base numbers, children? So the numbers which always start with 1 and followed by only zeros. After 1, there should be no other number except zeros. So then such number is called as a base number. Such number is called as a base number, or we can call them as bases. Or we can call them as bases. So here, children. So what are bases here, children? And children, what are bases here? The numbers which always start with 1 and followed by zeros, they are called as bases. Okay. So now, let's observe some more numbers. Now, this number 101 is there, or 1011, 1011 is there, or 10,001 is there. So these are 201 is there, or 3001, or 4102. Whether these numbers, we can call them as bases or not, you can give the answer through chat box, children. Observe the numbers 101, 1011, 10,001, 201, 3001, 4102. What about these numbers? They are bases or not? You can give the answer through chat box, children. Can we name them as base numbers? No, we can't. We can't name them as base numbers. Why? Because they are starting with 1. This, if you see this line, if you see these numbers, this first line numbers, if you see the first line numbers, they are starting with 1. They are starting with 1, it is okay. But after 1, they are not followed by all zeros. Here 1 is there, it is not 0. Started with 1. But after that, 0 is not there. Here also this third number started with 1. But after that, zeros are there. But last digit is not 0. So that's why these numbers, they are not called bases. If you see the second line of numbers, 201. This number, it doesn't start with 1. So it is not a base. 3001. Not started with 1. Not a base. 4102. Not started with 1. It is not a base. So the numbers, though they are starting with 1, after 1, if they don't have zeros or if they have other number, they are not called as bases. If they do not start with 1. If they start with another number like 2, 3, 4, then also they are not said to be bases. So we cannot name these numbers as bases. Okay. Next children. So is it clear, children, regarding bases? Is it clear? So bases means the numbers which start with 1 and followed by zeros. Next children. What are complements? What are complements? So complement means, so two numbers are said to be complement to each other if their addition gives result which is equal to next nearest base. So if you take two numbers, they are said to be complement to each other if their addition means if we add the first number and if we add the second number, if their sum gives result which is equal to nearest base. If the sum of these two numbers is equal to base, so then we can call them as complements. Let's see the example, children. Example, let's take the number 64. Let's take the number 64. So what is the nearest base to 64? 64, it is between 10 and 100. We know that 10 is a base number because it has been started with 1 and followed by 0. After that, 100 is a base number. 64 is in between 10 and 100. So 64 is lying between 10 and 100. So what is nearest? Is it near to 10 or near to 100? It is near to 100 because the difference between 64 and 100 is less compared to 64 and 10. So the nearest to base of 64 is 100. Now nearest to base is 100. For 64, if we add another number 36, if 64 is the first number, so then if we add another number 36 to 64, then this sum will become 100. Then this sum will become 100. So nearest base. After adding two numbers, we are getting the nearest base. So these two numbers are called complement of each other. These two numbers are called complements. Once again, I am repeating, children. What are complements? What are complements? If we have a number 64, so then what is the nearest base to 64? It is lying between 10 and 100. So 100 is the nearest base to 64. If for 64, if we add 36, then the sum will be 100. So 36 is the complement of 64. So 36 is the complement of 64. Like that we can find the complement. Okay, children? So what is the conclusion? If 64 and 36, if the sum is 100 means, what does it mean? 36 is the complement of 64. 36 is the complement of 64, or 64 is the complement of 36. 64 is the complement of 36, or this 64 and 36, they are the complements to each other. They are the complements to each other. So like that, with the help of concept base, we can find out the complements. So this base and complement are related to each other. They are related to each other. Next children. So how to find complement of any number? How to find complement of any number? So in Vedas, we have a formula, Vedic formula, and the formula is, this formula is used to find complement of any number, and this formula is termed as Nikilam Navataha Charamam Dashataha. Nikilam Navataha Charamam Dashataha. Once again, I am repeating, children. The formula, Vedic formula name is Nikilam Navataha Charamam Dashataha. What does it mean in English language? All from 9 and the last from 10. So this is the rule for finding the complement of any number. So all from 9, it is very easy to remember, children. All from 9, last from 10. With this word, you can find out the complements. So suppose if you want to find the complement of 276, if you want to find the complement of 276, so how can we find complement of 276? How can we find complement, children? So according to this Vedic formula, all from 9, last from 10. Means if you want to find the complement of 276, we have to take 276 number here. All from 9. All numbers, this 2 is 1 digit, 7 is 1 digit, 6 is 1 digit. We have 3 digits. Except the last digit, all other digits to be subtracted from 9. So that's why it is called all from 9. And the last digit to be subtracted from 10. So that's why it is called as last from 10. All from 9, last from 10. So last digit from 10 we have to subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4. Remaining digits, remaining all digits from 9 we have to subtract. 9 minus 7 equal to 2. 9 minus 2 equal to 7. So what is the complement? 724 is the complement. 724 is the complement. So with this Vedic maths formula, Nikilam Navataha, Charamam Dashataha, all from 9, last from 10, we can find the complement of any number. In this example, the complement of 276 is 724. If we add both of them, we will get the nearest base 1000. We will get the nearest base 1000. Okay, children. Next. So what is the Vedic maths formula? Nikilam Navataha Charamam Dashataha. So, but while applying this formula, there are some special cases. Some special cases are there. Let's discuss about them one by one. Discuss about them one by one. So, children, first case, special case 1. So, what is the special case here? If the number ends in 0, if the number ends in 0, so then use the last non-zero number as the last number. Let's try with example, children. If you take this number 4250, 4250, in which the last digit is 0. At that time, what you have to do? You have to exclude this last digit. You have to take this 0 as it is in the complement. And the next digit, you have to take it as last digit. You have to consider it as last digit. And that is to be subtracted from 10. Remaining digits to be subtracted from 9. According to formula, all from 9, last from 10. So if the number ends in 0, if the last digit of number is 0, so the next non-zero number to be considered as last digit to be subtracted from 10, remaining to be subtracted from 9. So this 0 to be taken as it is. 10 minus 5 equal to 5. 9 minus 2 equals to 7. 9 minus 4 equals to 5. So what is the complement, children? 5750 is the complement of 4250. The sum of these two gives a nearest base of 10,000. Nearest base of 10,000. Okay, children? So this is the special case 1. So next. What is the another case? We have special case 2. In this case, if the number contains 0 in the middle, if the number contains 0 in the middle, like this, 2065. Here the number is 2065, where the number is having 0 in the middle of the digits. So then this 0 to be considered as any other number, any other normal number. Like other numbers, it is also to be subtracted from 9. It is also to be subtracted from 9. Okay. If this number having 0 in the middle, then no need to get confused, children. This 0 also to be considered as other digit, like normal digit, and it is also to be subtracted from the 9. So 2065 is the number. Now what is the formula? All from 9, last from 10. According to Vedic maths formula, to find this complement, what we have to use? All from 9, last from 10. So last digit to be subtracted from 10. 10 minus 5 gives 5. Remaining all to be subtracted from 9. 9 minus 6 gives, sorry children, 9 minus 6 gives 3 here. 9 minus 0 gives 9. 9 minus 2 gives 7. So the answer is 7935. So 2065, its complement is 7935. If we add both of them, we will get the nearest base 10,000. Nearest base 10,000. This is special case 2. Next children, we have special case 3. If a decimal comes between the number, like this, we have 4.25, where we have a decimal point between the numbers, 4.25. If the decimal comes between the numbers, then how to apply this base and complement concept? So if decimal comes between number, no need to worry children. Same technique we have to use without disturbing the decimal point. So all from 9, 4 from 9, 2 from 9, last from 10, 5 from 10 to be subtracted. Why? To find its complement. Why we are subtracting? To find the complement. What is the formula? All from 9, last from 10. So 10 minus 5 gives 5. 9 minus 2 gives 7. 9 minus 4 gives 5. Point downside, exactly point we have to keep. So 4.25, 5.75 is the complement. For 4.25, 5.75 is the complement. If we add both of them, we will get 10.00. After decimal points, zeros are negligible. We can take it as round figure 10, which is the nearest base. So this is a special case 3 children. Like this, we have cases. While finding bases and complements, we will come across different cases. So I'm giving some practice for children. So you have to do at home. So find the complements for the following numbers. So whatever concept we have learned up till now, basing on that concept, you have to solve these questions. For all these 8 numbers, you have to find the complements. 996, 804, 630. For all these numbers, find the complements. So after finding the answers, you can give the answers through aimsindia app children. We have a app with the name aimsindia with this logo. With this name aimsindia, we have a app in Google Play Store or Apple Store, Android app and iOS app. You can download the app, and through chat box you can give the answers. You can take the image of the practice sheet or answer sheet. You can post it through the chat box, or already we have shared website link children. In the website link also, through comment box you can give the answer, or you can send mail to aimstoday@gmail.com. Whatever answers you are doing, you can give the answer to the through mail, through chat box, through comment section, or through mail. You can send the answers to us. So let's revise, children, what we have learned today. Once let's revise. So what we have learned today. So in our first class, what we have learned, children. So about these two persons we have discussed, Shakuntala Devi from Bangalore, Banu Prakash from Hyderabad. They are considered as human calculators. So about bases we have learned, starting with 1 followed by zeros are called base numbers. If they don't followed by zeros, they are not called base numbers. If they not start with 1, they are not called base numbers. Complement means two numbers are said to be complements if their sum gives nearest base. The complement of 64 is 36. Why means if we add both of them, we will get 100, which is a base. We can find the complement of any number with the Vedic formula, Nikilam Navtaha Charmam Dashtaha. In English translation, it means all from 9 and the last from 10. But there are some special cases. If we have 0 at the last, then next non-zero number to be considered as last number, remaining all same. If we have 0 in the middle, so then that 0 to be considered as normal number. Like other number, it is to be considered as normal number. Here not 9, children, this is 3. And if you have decimal point, no need to worry about decimal point. Just take it as it is. And like normal numbers, you have to subtract. And this is the homework, children. Through app or through website or through mail, you can send the answers. Or you can also visit our website, children, www.aimstoday.in. There you will come across other online classes, quizzes, worksheets, activities, English classes, coding skills, and many more things. Or let me show our website, children. So this is our aimstoday.in. Our website address is aimstoday.in. This is our website address. There, Vedic Maths for Kids. Now this is the recent post. Now it is going on. If you want notes for this whatever class just we have discussed, under the video we have already given the notes. If you want, you can revise that notes and you can do the homework. This homework you can do. Or in the website, if you go to first class, if you are a first class student, you can go to first class and you are having so many live worksheets there. You can attempt the live worksheets, you can attempt the quizzes, like that so many things are there. You can practice them. If you are second class students, you can go to second class students and you can practice all the worksheets and all the quizzes. And from third class onwards, we are having already video lectures based on different topics. Science video lessons like plant lesson, animal lesson, birds lesson, like that so many lessons are there. You can watch the videos, children. Regarding English speaking skills, we have so many videos. You can watch them. You can go to our website, children. You can find out all the options what are there in the website. That's all for today, children. That's all for today. So thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Okay, children. Have a good day.